years after losing his brother John C. Traube to brain cancer, his brother Steve Traube presented John's wife Jen and family with a challenge and an opportunity to honor John's life by doing what he loved, by swimming in 5 Swim Across America charity swims between May and September of 2023. The family accepted the challenge and created Team JCT Swim Strong in honor of John, and they're literally swimming their way across America from Tampa, Charleston, Nantucket, San Francisco, and this weekend, St. Louis. So here to share more ahead of their swim in the Swim Across America St. Louis is Jen and Bill. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Pleasure to be here.
Okay, so Jen, why don't we first start with you, the idea of being presented this challenge to keep your husband's legacy alive. It's remarkable.
Thank you. Yes, 6 years ago, my family became involved with Swim Across America when my husband was diagnosed with brain cancer. He swam in their second annual event 2 days before having a second brain surgery.
Wow.
He swam 2 miles along with his daughters and his brother Steve. So 5 years now is the marking of his passing, and we wanted to honor and mark that 5-year point with swimming 5 swims across America.
It's beautiful.
So we have Innsbruck coming up this weekend, and it's our 4th and our home.
And the 4th in your home. And tell us about the other swims, doing this as a family, what it's meant to you all.
It's been incredible. Each swim is different, and they are special in their own way. Tampa was our first and my first open water, but then I kind of rolled into Charleston, was beautiful, Nantucket was breathtaking, Innsbruck is home, and I know that lake pretty well.
Yeah.
And then we end in San Francisco.
You end in San Francisco.
Under the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh my
I think.
goodness.
a little bit up.
Well, it's just a beautiful thing to do, especially as a family, and just knowing that John is just smiling, the biggest smile right now, watching you all take on the water, something that he did, and crazy before his second brain surgery.
Correct.
And this is it's a big deal because Swim Across America makes a big difference. So, Bill, why don't you kind of chime in on the importance of raising money for cancer research? That's really what this is all about.
It really is. I mean, what we do is we really raise money that goes to young researchers who've got really promising scientific ideas, but they haven't gotten a big breakthrough yet with funding. For instance, Swim Across America, all 4 FDA-approved immunotherapy drugs were started with seed money from Swim Across America in their clinical trials.
Wow.
So we take ideas that may be high risk, but they're very high gain too.
Yes.
And 100% of the grants that we give go directly to the research. We have a national scientific panel that selects the doctors and based on the most promising research. And so we are funding 2 women doctors at Siteman this year, we're proud to say.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes.
So you know firsthand that this is making a difference and it's changing lives.
Yes.
So why don't you all take a look at your screen here for further information. Swim Across America St. Louis. You could watch the swim live Saturday, August 26th. Of course, they would love your donations, their support. Thank you both so much for sharing your story and for being here with us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Have a great
you.
rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow.